Jeff from Two Hacks Garage. Well, if you looked in the last video, we just showed throwing this engine on this run test stand. I know in the real world a lot of people don't have this, but we built one from scratch and this is how we break in our engines. What's next with this? Well, we're just going to call it a lot of the miscellaneous small things. Putting on water pump, putting on starter, putting on the carburetor, starting to plumb, all that type of stuff. It is a step that's necessary when you go ahead and break this in. I would just say, hey, here's how to install a Chevy water pump, but you know what? This is going to be a little bit different application because of how we're doing this. So with that, guys, what we're going to do is we're just going to start bolting on some parts and going through the motions with it. So pretty soon we can put some fuel to this, make some fire, and make some noise. With that, see you soon. Well, I'm going to call that video a wrap. Just taking care of a lot of the little things that have to happen before we get this thing fired up on the run stand. I actually still have quite a bit left to do, but as you saw in this video, a lot of the little miscellaneous items, breather caps, pulleys, the run stand test headers, getting a starter installed, all those little miscellaneous things does add up with time that you need to actually take care of before you can actually fire this up. Now, mind you, we are breaking the camshaft on this run stand, so we're actually kind of replicating what we're going to do within the engine once it's in there. In the next couple of videos, I am going to do a tutorial on how to install a small block Chevy fuel pump and get it plumbed to the carburetor. And from there, I'm going to do one more video on going over the actual run stand itself. There's still some odds and ends that I do need to take care with that. One of them being is finding the correct hoses for it. I do have one correct hose for it, but I need to figure out how I'm going to make the bend on the other one. It's a universal radiator, so we do have to play around with that a little bit. Had to put a new gauge in the run stand. Last time we used it, the temp gauge failed. So yeah, you know what? This was just miscellaneous stuff that you got to take care of when you have an engine run stand and you're going to put it on there to break it in. It's just like putting it in a car, but in this case, you have a lot more room to do it. And with that, guys, it's been a long night. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my mess here. I'm going to go home. I'm going to relax, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.